If you're anything like me when I first started working out, I had such a hard time growing my chest. I would watch videos online telling me to bench press and dumbbell press, X, Y, Z, but honestly, none of it really told me these tips that I'm about to tell you. So here in this video, I'm going to teach you all the secrets to growing your chest from absolutely flat to having full pecs in only a matter of months. If you have any questions, I'm a small channel, so feel free to comment down below. Let's get into it. The first thing you need to know is that any sort of flat chest workout you do is going to be working mostly your lower and middle chest. While obviously these are parts of your chest that you want worked out, it really is that upper chest that turns your chest looking from just like a little bit of muscle to looking like actual pecs. And along with that, it's been proven that every incline chest workout works your lower chest as well, while your lower chest workouts don't work your upper chest. So if you've been focusing on workouts like the bench and flat dumbbell press, you might want to switch over to incline presses and focus on that mainly, as those will work the entire chest versus just a small portion. And while we're on the topic of bench press, if you really want growth, the bench press is not the method, I'm sorry to say. You can still bench and still half prioritize that in your workout, but if you really want size, don't make benching the main workout you do on chest day. I'll explain why benching is not that good. When it comes to growing your chest, most people think that your chest grows from that contracted position, that position where your muscle fibers are pushed together. While yes, there is some growth there, most of the growth in the chest comes from that full stretch position. With that being said, when you do your benching, the bar stops you from really getting the chest stretch that you want. For that reason, you might want to switch to workouts such as incline dumbbell press. In my opinion, that is the best upper chest workout and honestly full chest workout that you can get, and it allows you to get that full stretch in your chest and get the maximum growth possible. That brings me on to my next point. Make sure you're really focusing on that deep part of motion. Most people will take the incline dumbbells and they'll do this. They go bah, 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 and they'll only stop about here. And the problem is, again, you're not allowing your chest to fully stretch. So what you want to do is when you take the dumbbells, yes, you want to try and get all the way up, but you really want to focus on getting that full deep stretch, letting the dumbbell literally touch your chest. You can see how much stretch my chest is getting when it's down here versus this. So you want to make sure you come all the way down with the dumbbell touch your chest. You might need to go lighter to get this to happen. But trust me, not only the pump, but the growth you're going to see after from doing this exercise for a bit, it's going to blow your mind. So along with focusing on that deep stretch and prioritizing incline workouts, another important thing is understanding your body composition. Workouts don't feel the same for everybody. For instance, me, I am 6'3", I'm long. The bench I feel mostly in my front delt. With that being said, I'm obviously not going to focus on that, or I'm going to try and figure out other ways to feel I'm better. For instance, some people when they incline bench, they'll have their arms out here, which is fine. It's a fine way of doing incline bench. But if you're really feeling in your shoulder, there's a way to change that. And this goes for every exercise. You might want to consider, instead of having your arms out here, bending your arms downwards towards your body. This is going to allow your chest to stretch even more than it was before. And also lighten the load on your shoulders. Because obviously when you're up here, all that load is right on your joint. Versus when you're down here, you're close to your body, your shoulders are more supported. So this goes for dumbbell press. Instead of being out here, bring your elbows in a little bit. That way when you come down, it's a full stretch. Same thing, dumbbell touch your chest, allowing your chest to get that most growth as possible. This even goes for machine flies. Instead of doing this, as you might feel that a lot on your shoulders, instead, when you come down like this, let your chest stretch, and then come straight up like that. Once again, full stretch, and you get the same contraction. Here's another piece of advice, and I mentioned this in all my videos. You gotta do what we call lengthened partials. Pretty much when you can't get the weight up anymore, don't just throw the weight down. Instead, get partial reps while you're at that full stretch at the bottom. Not up here, this is garbage, this doesn't do nothing. Well, it does something, but barely anything. You want those partial reps when the weight's down here. That's gonna push your muscles to absolute failure, getting you a little more muscle growth than you would have gotten if you just gave up. So make sure you're including lengthened partials into your workouts. Here's another really important piece of advice. The way I see it in my brain is there's lower chest, there's upper chest, and there's center chest. Lower chest you get from any chest workout essentially. So incline workouts work your lower chest. Even some non-chest workouts work your lower chest, like tricep dips or tricep pushdowns. If you push down like this right now, you're literally gonna feel your chest tighten up. It's because it's in any sort of push movement, your chest is there. So in my opinion, the lower chest does not to be really focus that much and will grow from your other things. With that being said, in my mind, there's two things you gotta focus on: that upper chest and that center chest. Your upper chest is gonna give you that shelf and make you look big, and that center chest is gonna make you look defined, create that ripple effect in the middle of your chest, and really give you that pec look. So how do you do this? Any sort of fly movement will get you this, but like I said, you really wanna focus on the stretch. That way you allow these muscle fibers to fully lengthen, and you get some major center chest hypertrophy. Here's another really important piece of advice. While all your workouts, you will do some sort of contraction and strengthening contraction, the chest muscle is responsible for more than just getting here, but also for the crossing over. So if you take your arms like this right now, you're gonna feel your chest tighten really, really hard towards the top. With that being said, you should include at least one workout that has some sort of crossover. So for me, I'll do incline cable crossover, where I'll take the cables like this and I'll cross one hand, and then I'll do it again and I'll switch the other hand, and I'll keep doing that over and over, and I get a crazy pump from that. If you don't ever do that, you're losing like 20% of the range of motion for your chest growth. My final piece of advice I'm going to give you guys before I show you my workout: make sure you're switching it up. Make sure you have some incline workouts. Maybe throw in at least one decline workout. Do some stuff heavy and low reps. Do some stuff lightweight high reps. Do some things single arm. Do some things two arm. Do cable. Do machine. Do dumbbell. Make sure you're switching this up. This is going to allow you to shock the muscle and hit it from a bunch of different angles, creating rips and tears in your muscles all over the place that your body's going to recover and create growth for your chest. It's important to not do the same exercise every time, or you're going to get stagnant and you're going to sit there going, why am I not growing? I've done the same thing 2 years in a row. So make sure you're really switching it up. With that being said, let me tell you guys the workouts that are my favorite. So for incline, I'll do incline dumbbell press, really deep stretch. And then after that, I will do incline chest press, which is just the machine. That way I get one dumbbell work and one machine work. Then I'll do at least one sort of flat neutral workout. Usually I'll do bench press. And then if I'm really feeling up to it, I'll do some sort of decline chest press. At least a little bit of lower chest focus, but that's not really necessary. I would say that's more so once you actually get a chest and get a bigger muscles on there, then you can pick and choose what you want to sculpt and define. And then I'll do 2 to 3 center chest based workouts. Now the reason I do this, because A, my center chest is lacking, but B, it gives you that really deep stretch and grows the entire chest and not just your center. So I'll do a machine fly followed by one incline chest fly crossover and then one decline chest fly. So in this way, I've managed to do crossovers, heavy reps, light reps, cable, machine, dumbbell, and even got a heavy workout for bench in there. Yeah, it's a lot, but you need to pick and choose what you want to focus. So with that being said, those are my favorite workouts, and those are all the tips I have to grow your chest. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys all later. God bless.